I do not own the rights to that music. I do not own the rights to that music. DMX, you know what I'm saying? Stop being greedy. This is a great, great day. Friday, September the 30th. This is a great day. Hey, and this is the first day of the show. As you can see in the corner, I'm just saying, this gonna go on every Friday. It's gonna be a mobile show. We're gonna be rolling. I'm gonna join some guests in the next time. We're gonna get it in. Hey, look, I'm live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Okay, I'm live on all of them right now. Uh, so y'all, if y'all on any of those right now, you can go back also after this is over. If you have the Anchor app, it will be on Anchor. All of my shows, which I have 4 shows coming up, 4 different shows that I'll be hosting uh, coming up. So look out for those. This is the first one. I'm just saying, IJS. I'm just saying, and we're going to talk about some issues, concerns that I may have had, you can hit my inboxes on any of my social media. Um, if you like a topic, me to cover a topic, let me know. Some of it's going to be locally, but it's going to be dealing with some things that everybody's dealing with nationally. Okay? All right? So just look at that. Okay? Also, I'm live on Instagram right now. So, hey, man, hey, we're trying something new. We're going to get it on. We live on multiple platforms, and we just going to, we need to tweak some stuff. We'll tweak some stuff. Diamond Films is in full effect. Okay, so we're gonna get it in. Okay, first, as I do on every Friday, it's Friday Night Lights. I'm a football coach, so we're gonna talk about our city teams here in Kankakee, Illinois. We're gonna talk about those teams. Uh, Bishop McNamara Catholic High School. I was on a roll last week. Jaden Wright just bust out against Elmwood Park. Uh, 22 carries for 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. Congratulations to him and Bishop McNamara in a blowout win that they really needed to stay in playoff contention. They have another team that they should beat today, Aurora Central Catholic, that will pull their record even. And we'll see what goes on with that. So they play Aurora Central Catholic tonight, I believe, at Aurora Central Catholic. So good luck to the Irish tonight. Also, Bradley Bourbonnais, who's 2-3, looking to bounce back from another one-possession loss. They got a good team over there, man. Hey, they get in the playoffs. I wouldn't want to play them. I'll tell you that. They're going to be a tough out. They play Lincoln Way Central, I think, tonight. So let's Ethan Cole and Neil May and Chris Barclay and all them. Hey man, go over there and ball out today. Their game is at home though. So, and as always, you know I coach the K's, Kankakee K's. We play Rich Township tonight. That's gonna be a good game. You know, we didn't have a few blowout wins, but this game, former coach Cornell Middlebrook, that used to coach at Kankakee, now coaches at Rich Township. So you know he gonna have those kids ready to play and fired up, and you know his players gonna want to try to win this one for their coach because he used to coach here. Okay, and they gonna want to win this one for him. So I know Middlebrook and his players fired up. We fired up. I was so fired up in practice yesterday. The kids was asking, Coach, what's wrong? We got a game tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, hey, you know, me and Middlebrook, we real, we're real good friends, and we talk off and on throughout the year. So, you know, it's gonna be good to see him and good to touch base with him, man. And good luck to the Rich Township Raptors, and as they take on us, the Kankakee K's, where we are doing our thing. We got multiple uh, Division One prospects on both sides of the ball. Uh, Shout out to Jair Hill, picked up a big time offer big-time offer, a big-time offer to the University of California at Los Angeles, UCLA, in the Pac-12 last night. Chip Kelly called him personally and offered him on the spot. So that's a big-time offer from UCLA. The offer's still coming in. We're going to see what he does. He's going to start taking official visits. Starting this weekend, he's going to the University of Missouri. Okay, so he's going to Missouri. So with him going to Missouri, this weekend he's taking an official, I believe, down to Missouri. Then he's going to take some more visits and see where he eventually wants to go. All right, so that's what's going on in the sports world. Y'all go out, support these kids, support these kids, support these kids. But y'all know as well as y'all know what I do every Friday. I get into a topic that's that needs to be discussed. And this week, I'm gonna talk about parents in football, parents in sports. Period. The etiquette of parents. Okay, those in the Kankakee area may have heard by now. I had an irate parent come up to me and the head coach after the game and did more accusing of me than the head coach, but he accused him too of being biased towards other kids over his son. And I mean, was irate with it to the point. I mean, he got aggressive and all this other stuff. And whew, I tell you, man, it got crazy. It got crazy. It got crazy, man. I don't understand what parents think or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you in our case, okay, at Kankakee High School, we loaded, man. Oh my goodness, you had to know we was loaded. We got a senior that's about to get some FCS and D2 looks. We got a junior that's one of the top running backs in his class in the country. Okay, then we got two sophomores that's legit. Okay, so and I just told you we got a kid, Jair Hill, that's got multiple offers that got to touch the ball too. Then we got Carson King. Then we loaded, man. It's a great problem to have. I'm gonna tell you that as a running back coach at Kankakee High School, I probably got the most loaded room in the state of Illinois. Because any of them kids could go to any other school and do their thing, but they decided to come to Kankakee High School and be coached by the best. Okay, so I get that. But at the same time, no coach in the country is going to be able to make everybody happy when you load it like that. Okay. Throughout our first few games, what we've been doing is, because we've been blowing teams out, we got a little rotation going. Okay, that's what we do to see who's going to get hot. But whoever hot going to get the rock. That's just how it is. And this parent got irate, told me I wouldn't shit, told me I knew you was going to pull that buzz. Let me tell you something. And this go out to that parent or any other parent. I have never in my career been biased. I had a son, my own son, my blood son that played for me. If I was going to be biased, it'll be to him. And he didn't start for me, okay? Because he wasn't up to par. Now, if I was going to really be biased, I'd have threw my son in the game and just left him in there. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. That was crazy to me. You attacking my character now. So I just really don't have anything else to say to that parent. I don't. Because that's just crazy to me, man. That's just crazy. And if y'all want to, it's on our Kankakee High School video. If y'all want to see it, go to our game on YouTube and go to the end, about an hour and 40 in, and you will see it, man. It's just embarrassing. And then this is what this parent didn't understand. Let's just say your son being recruited, because the son made some nice grabs in that game, made some crucial grabs in that game, some highlight plays, okay, that can go on his highlight tape that's going to help him get recruited. Well, we got one of the top recruits in the country in the class of 23 in Jair Hill and Nas Hill as well, that are getting multiple FBS offers, multiple Power 5 offers. And then if those schools are there recruiting those kids and they like your kid and they saw how you acted, they're not going to recruit your kid. That's a lesson to all parents. Pull a coach to the side. Let's talk rationally. Let's talk with some sense. Don't go to air clowning, putting on your red nose and your red shoes and go to clowning. That's crazy, man. That don't make sense, man. That was so embarrassing. And I don't know what reaction he wanted from me because I got a good paying job. I'm trying to coach kids. This ain't just about his son, it's about everybody. I love all the kids and I'm gonna try to help all the kids succeed. So for a parent to come up to me and that's attacking my character. If you think I'd mess over a kid, I've never done that in my career. So, and this is somebody that's supposed to know me. Used to hang with my cousin every day. So that's what, I guess. Listening to other people. If you want to know about me, ask me. You ain't got to ask nobody else. I tell you how things are, but it is what it is. I'm just going to tell y'all parents, y'all got to watch yourselves, man, because y'all not just hurting yourself, y'all hurting y'all kid. And let's just say, I told you I love kids, so I'm going to look out for all of them. And if I've known junk like this to hurt kids in the long run. I've known, hey man, I've been around this sport a long time. I've known some coaches in other states to get real petty to where a kid had to transfer. I'm talking about, I had a basketball player last year. She finally signed with a Power 5 school, but her coach was so reckless with her because the coach and the mom got into it. They stopped playing her, and she was one of the top players in the country, and they stopped playing her. She had to eventually try to go to another school, but luckily she had enough film to go to a Power 5 school. But it wasn't looking good. Why? Why? Because the mom and when I tell you the mom and that coach got into it, the coach was irate with the parent. And the parent got back irate, he got crazy. And the coach said, all right, forget it, man. I just ain't gonna play her. So the coach said, I'd rather lose than deal with this parent. You ain't gonna get that from us, though. You ain't gonna get that from us. We too professional and too classy. We too much of a class act to do some stuff like that. Okay? But understand, I think a lot of parents don't understand this not junior football. Okay, this high school football. And the best player's gonna play. You know what I'm saying? And some parents not always gonna agree. And that's things that we do as coaches. We try to be fair. We try to do our thing. But at the end of the day, the best player is going to touch the ball. The best player is going to... And what's crazy is I think it was more personal against one kid than the rest of the kids. Because I only heard one kid's name. See, I picked stuff up. I remember the whole conversation. It just didn't mean nothing to me because I know what I was dealing with. I know who I was dealing with. I know what's true and I know what's not true. So that's why I didn't respond. Well, what's the sense of responding? You lying on me. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But, it is what it is. That's over. And we're going to keep winning. We're going to keep going. And I just want parents to know you could hurt your child. You could really seriously hurt your child from doing great things. You could. You could hurt your child from doing great things because you want to be, oh, I want you ain't doing my baby right. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, man, we've had some crazy junk going this year. I told you, I like these problems. Those are good problems to have a loaded backfield. We could have the opposite. We could have just one back, and if he get hurt, then we in trouble. We ain't got that problem. Okay, so you ain't gonna get me to complain because one parent want to act out. That's that parent. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you, it is what it is. All right. So that's how we getting down, man. Just telling y'all, parents of athletes, protocol states, if you got an issue or problem with playing time, do not bring it up at a game. Don't do that. Wait till Monday. Wait till Monday. Call the coach. Call the AD. Call whoever you're going to call on Monday and bring up your complaints. Okay? Because we can hear y'all on the tape. You know, some of y'all are ridiculous. We heard y'all. Some of y'all just ridiculous. And this is what I tell parents. If you're not happy at a school, okay? If you're not happy at a school, man, stop transferring y'all kids to a lot of schools too. That hurts them in recruiting. I'm gonna bring that up too. Some of y'all get unhappy. Y'all don't like coaches. Y'all don't like some of the players on the team. Y'all figure y'all son got to compete and all that. Hey man, stop transferring y'all kids to multiple schools. It's okay to transfer once. When y'all start transferring, they done been to 4 different high schools in 4 different years. Stop doing that, man. Stop running. Let your child compete. Because when they get to college, they're going to have to compete. They're going to have to compete. You know, don't think you the only running back, or quarterback, or offensive lineman, or whatever they didn't recruit it. They're going to have to compete. So let them compete at the high school level, all right? Let them compete, all right? Because when they get to college, if they're fortunate enough to go to college, they're going to have to compete when they get there. So what you going to do? Go act the fool with a college coach? And a college coach, what he going to tell you, and what a college coach going to tell you is, we're just going to give your son permission to enter the transfer portal. We don't want to deal with type of issues. You coming out on the college football field and talking crazy from the stands. I seen it happen at the University of South Florida a few years ago. A parent tried to curse Willie Taggart out. Next thing I know, that kid was he was cursing Willie Taggart out in Memphis at a game, telling him his son should be playing and woo, 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 this, that, and the other. Irate parent. That kid transferred. He entered the transfer. Well, it wasn't the transfer portal back then, but he was given permission to transfer after the season. And it wasn't that kid's fault. From what I understand, the kid was a great kid. But his father, they didn't want that type of element around the program. The parent didn't have enough professionalism to come talk to the coach to the side, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. So, you know, this same parent hit me up and said, I hope everything gonna be fair. So again, I respond to people attacking my character. Now, if you want to talk to me in a reasonable manner, talk to me. Talk to a coach. Ain't no coach gonna be unapproachable. No coach gonna be okay. But you gotta use some type of professionalism and couth and stop being ghetto and rational. Because that was just unprofessional. That's unacceptable, and that's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. Look, I'm just gonna tell y'all that all of y'all parents out there, stop hurting y'all children with y'all antics. If you don't know how to be professional, ask somebody. Hell, you can call me. I tell you how to do it. But don't go out there and mess your child up. To Illinois, Iowa, any of those schools, any school was in the stands, that child would not get. And it had nothing to do with the kid. The kid made plays on field, but the parent has messed that child up with recruiting. Just saying. You got to think before you do stuff. You got to think. You got to think. I know you think you're doing what's best for your child. Everything ain't what it seems. I'm going to tell you. Last time I checked, my son get the ball in the third quarter. I don't call plays. Sound like think they was full of that sauce too. You know, that's a whole nother thing. Taking tailgate too far. All right. So But I just had to touch on that subject this morning. Because I had to deal with it personally, and I know it's a lot of coaches around the country that got to deal with it. That's in my groups. That's gonna see this video. That's gonna hear this audio. They had to deal with it. So I get it, man. I get it. So um, just understand that too. Okay. Um, so that was our first show. I'm just saying. Next week we gonna get on here, and we gonna probably have a guest on here next week. Again, we've been live on a lot of platforms this morning. Add me at Mr. Kankakee if you ain't added me already. Hey man, and y'all have a happy Friday and a happy weekend. All right. Look for me tomorrow with another podcast coming up Saturday morning. Like I said, we're gonna do these back, and we're gonna get it in. All right. As I end all my videos, every day you get better, worse. You never stay the same. And remember, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are on the menu. Don't forget to share this on your platforms. Don't forget to share this video, and y'all have a great day. I love you all, and I'll see you later. I'm just saying.